I believe that your life is defined by what you believe in. And I believe that every time that there is a struggle, it is nothing but a preparation for what's yet to come. I think my life represents change. I love change. Try to change for the better.
What's going on, Graveyard Shift family? Your fearless shift leader, Dalen here, clocked in for another amazing shift. Y'all love our intro. I love our intro. But look, today we're headed back to the final resting place of the legendary Lisa Left Eye Lopes. We've been there before, but for some reason, the session just didn't work out the way that we thought it would. The phone overheated. It was a hot day, and the phone kept cutting off, and I couldn't get through the session. I didn't tell you all. I went back another time after that, and the skies were clear. Y'all, as soon as I got to Lisa's grave, it started pouring down rain. I was like, dang. And she stays about 30 minutes. She's buried about 30 minutes from where I stay. So I was like, dang, I drove all the way out here and it started raining. And the first time I was like, dang, I drove all the way out here and the phone cut off. And I just really couldn't understand why the session seemed like it could never happen. But I got to thinking, I really didn't know where I was going to take the conversation with her. Like, would I ask her questions about her time with TLC? Would it be music? Would it be, her relationship with Andre, whose house, burned down? Like, all of those questions, but it just didn't feel right. And it wasn't until I was doing a little bit of research that I ran across a story from Lisa where she was speaking on how she felt like a dark spirit or like death was following her. Now that's interesting because we've actually done a video and a session on that very thing. So apparently, Lisa felt like some dark spirit or death was on her and was following her. So when she gets to Honduras, they say that her and her team were driving in a car. Lisa was the passenger. And I believe it was at nighttime, and a little boy stepped out in front of the vehicle. And unfortunately, the car that Lisa Left Eye Lopes was in hit the boy, and the young boy passed away. But they say that Lisa stepped up, like aided the boy, first aid, CPR, all of that, got him in the car, drove him to the best hospital, informed his parents, waited with them. And once he passed away, like paid for everything, like all that she could do. Because technically they weren't in the wrong. It was just an unfortunate accident. The young boy stepped out in the middle of the street and that happens. Like, my cousin, we did the session with Brandon, the same way he passed away. Stepped in between some cars into the street, and it's just an unfortunate accident. You can't be mad at the people that were abiding by, that the intent wasn't there. So the family forgave Lisa. But the odd thing about the situation was the young boy's last name was Lopez, just like Lisa. So for her, she felt like death came for her, but mistakenly got the wrong Lopez, the young boy. So she almost felt responsible for it. I've been searching and found some footage of that whole exchange, and I'm going to post it here so you guys can see it. But apparently Lisa was recording herself throughout her last days. So she was shooting a documentary. So all this footage leading up literally until the moment that she passed away, she had been documenting, and the footage is out there. So I want to play some of that footage, specifically the section of the footage with her interaction with the young boy who passed away. So you can just see what really happened. Takes you right back to that moment. Unfortunately, Lisa ends up passing away 2 to 3 weeks later after this incident. So it's almost like, was her fears or were her premonitions, were they validated? And could death have actually came for her but missed or hit the wrong target with the young boy? It's all very interesting. It gives you like a Final Destination feel, which is, you know, it's a movie, but it's like, damn, is there some validation or some credibility to that idea? Like when it's your time, and there's no way that you can get away from it. Or the idea that a dark spirit or death can be following you. Or the idea that death could miss. And if he does miss, does he come back for what he's owed? I don't know. I know it's crazy. It's hot, that's why I'm sweating. But these are just thoughts that I'm having. But anyway, check out this video. Miss Lisa Left Eye Lopes. And yeah, tell me what you think. Love, love, love.
Which is funny, because whatever your fear is, it seems to manifest here, like that.
I guess it's like rolling down a hill in a car, knowing you're going to hit something at the bottom, never stepping on the brakes.
Let's say a response today. The brain, it looks like it's not functioning, and we are afraid that he had brain death. Okay, sir.
Can you tell the family that whatever they decide to do, we can help?
Okay.
Whatever choices they make,
Okay.
we can help pay for it or whatever. You know what these are? These are the shoes that belong to the little boy. And his last name was Lopez. Ain't that something? I don't think I will ever get over it. But at the same time, I personally do not believe in death.
You almost there?
I believe in transformation. We're almost there. I do believe that there is an afterlife. We all share the same space. So no matter what form you may be in, here or not here, you may be dust, we still share the same space. There we go. We're all around. When someone passes away, look up, a new star is born.
sis?
Oh man, I'm good. We're gonna go to Sambo Creek and get some shots. Just getting footage of the vibe. You know what I mean?
Are y'all gonna need the van?
No, we need the red car.
I believe that your life is defined by what you believe in. And I believe that every time that there is a struggle, it is nothing but a preparation for what's yet to come. I think my life represents change. I love change. Try and change for the better.
What's going on, Graveyard Shift family? It's your fearless shift leader, Dalen, clocked in for another amazing shift. Y'all, I am in Stonecrest, Georgia. And I'm here at the Hillendale Memorial Park. Let me give you the real name, y'all. Let me give you the right name. Yes, the Hillendale Memorial Park Resting Community in Stonecrest, Georgia. And today, we are headed to speak to Miss Lisa Left Eye Lopes. We've been here before, but now we have a specific reason with a specific line of questioning. I'm jumpy. I'm jumpy. Y'all, it's hot. I tried to come in the morning, but it's hot. But don't you worry. Your fearless shift leader is prepared today. Let's get to it. Every time I come to this resting community, I love this mural. Super cool. But Miss Lopes is resting near the lake. It's a quiet section of this resting community. She's very, very easy to find. when you come visit. She has a beautifully decorated headstone, well, stone covering. Here she is, Miss Lisa Left Eye Lopes. She still has one of the most beautiful coverings that I've seen. What's going on, Graveyard Shift family? It's your fearless shift leader, Dalen, clocked in for another amazing shift, y'all. Y'all, we are here at the beautiful resting area of the beautiful Miss Lisa Left Eye Lopes from the legendary group TLC. Miss Lopes, my name is Dalen. I'm with a group of people called the Graveyard Shift. I've been here before. I don't know if you remember me. I'm sure a lot of people come visit you. But I'm here for a particular reason today. I would love to speak to you. I've been doing a lot of research on you, and everything that I've come across spoke on how spiritual you were and how much you believed in just the idea of spirits and the afterlife. So I just figured if you were around and able to communicate, that you would. Okay, y'all, it's kind of hot out here, so I'm going to be getting up, checking the camera periodically to make sure it's not overheated and it's still on. But Lisa, this is a machine called a REM pod. I'm going to set it on your stone right here. And if you can, at any point, I would love for you to touch this machine around the antenna. And that sound will happen, but it will let me know that you're here with me. Oh, wow. It started going off immediately. Let me try to reset it, y'all, just for clarity. Because as soon as I set it down, it started going off. Because watch. Let's set it down here. On the graph. Y'all, this REM pod is going crazy with it doesn't move like that. Like, watch. It's on my knee. I got to get close to it. Now let's set it on Miss Lisa's grave. Y'all, she's not playing. Miss Lisa, can you stop touching it for 1 second, please? Can you stop it for 1 second, please? Y'all, that thing is going. Okay, there we go. Now it's off. Lisa, can you cut it off for me, please? That thing is going. Lisa, I know you're here. Can you please cut the machine off? I would love to ask you a few questions. Y'all, this REM pod is going crazy. I'm gonna reset it. Alright, let me reset it, y'all. Cause this is crazy. The REM pod has never acted like this. Cut it back on. On my lap, it's not going off. I have to touch the antenna. Not going off. Let's set it down again. Look at that, y'all. It immediately go. Let me try putting it somewhere else over here. Let's set it here. Okay, now it's off. Lisa, can you cut the REM pod on one more time? Can you make it sound off? I moved it from that location. But if you're here, can you make it go off one more time? Okay, let's leave it right there. That way we know if it go. Look, look, look. Thank you, Lisa. Can you cut it off for me, please? Lisa, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the strongest energy that has ever touched this REM pod. You are coming through strong. All right, I'm gonna leave you right there, love. Y'all. How do we debunk? Please tell me. Let's talk about it. How do we debunk the REM pod? What's make the wind doesn't make the REM pod go off? All right, Lisa, I'm gonna get to the questions. Right, she like get to the point, boy. All right, Lisa, I got you. She's here. I don't care what nobody say. She's here. That's wild. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Still going off. Okay, Lisa. I'm gonna get to it. I'm setting up the camera. Okay, Lisa, can you cut it off, please? All right, Lisa, I'm finna get to these questions. I have my speaker here. Do you mind turning off the REM pod, please? Thank you, love. She said, but you didn't say for how long. Lisa, I don't want to cut off the REM pod because I want to use both of them at the same time. So can you cut off the REM pod until I get done asking questions? Y'all, she's okay. Let's go. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm very curious of how this conversation is about to go. Like it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot of energy here. All right. Okay, Miss Lisa. Again, I'm Dalen. I come to resting communities like this and I try to talk to people who may not have been talking to in a long time. You can speak to me through this speaker. This is just an external speaker that I use, but I can hear you through the words that come out of this machine. So feel free to talk to me or tell me anything you would like for me to know. But I'm here for a specific reason. I was watching the footage that you shot when you were in Honduras, and you were speaking on how you felt like a spirit was following you. I work with spirits every day with the graveyard shift. So I believe I believe you that you felt that. And that's a conversation that I've had in the past with my group. Was the idea of, do you feel like death could be following you? And I say that wondering because I used to live in Los Angeles, and when I first moved there, I saw a lot of death in a short period of time. I saw a guy die on a motorcycle accident. I saw a guy fall out of an 8th-story window and hit the ground. Like, it was just back to back to back to back, and I felt like death was not necessarily following me, but just around me, too close. So I'm curious about how you felt a spirit was following you. Lisa, are you here? Yeah. Can you tell me your name? Did that say Left Eye? I could have made that up now. Yeah. The only reason why I'm asking is because I'd like to start the conversation off slower, just to get it flowing, you know. So I asked to know who I'm speaking to, so I know who I'm speaking to. So I think that you said Left Eye, but I'm not sure. Can you tell me your name one more time? I just told you. I heard Lisa. All right, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Okay, Lisa. So, I'm curious to know about the idea of the spirit following you. So in your last days, did you feel like there was some sort of supernatural power or being attached to you or following you? Where do you think this spirit came from? All right, y'all. The camera overheated, so I got to change the angle of the camera. So I hope y'all can bear with your brother. But I also don't like the way this flower fell over. The stake in it is not all the way in there right. So I tried to get it. It's leaning a little bit, Lisa. But you feel me? I was trying to get you right. Lisa. All right, so let's get back to it. Lisa, I'm gonna try to put the REM pod back on your headstone now. Well, it's not really a headstone, but you know what I mean. So if you want to talk to me through both, you can. But you can't just be holding on to this, Lisa, because it's loud. But this is just like an exclamation. Like if I ask you a question and you want to emphasize something, you can press this too. Nowadays, the kids are saying period. That essentially means end the sentence. Ain't nothing else to be said. So this could be like your period button. So if I asked you, Lisa, was you in the greatest band of all time? You could let this light up, and that's basically saying period. Like and am, or and was, and is. All right, Lisa, I'm just playing, but I'm serious. Every time I set it down, it immediately goes off over here. It don't go off nowhere else except next to her grave. Now it's just going off crazy. On my leg, it ain't doing nothing, because I'm grabbing it. On the chair, it ain't doing nothing, grabbing it. As soon as I sit it on her grave, it don't stop. Like, as soon as I sit it on her grave, it doesn't stop. Let me try for one more time. This is just for me. On my leg, doing nothing. When I get ready to touch it, yes. Well, that's because it's touching all the battery up here. Let me reset it. All right. Okay. It does not stop when I put it on her grave. Okay, now it stopped. We're gonna leave it like that for now. All right, I'm back, Lisa. Now I'm curious to know more about the idea of this spirit that was following you. What do you feel like you did to acquire this dark spirit?
Great.
Do you feel like someone put that spirit on you?
Know it again. I'm on. Where?
Do you feel like you did something for this spirit to attach to you?
What?
Definitely. Now remember, Lisa, if it's a definitive answer, you can make the REM pod go off too. Like, definitely. Period. It's almost like you snapping your fingers. Okay. So you feel like it was of your actions the reason why this spirit was following you. Do you feel like you know the exact reason or the exact action that you performed that caused this spirit to attach to you?
Great.
Lisa, I'm sure you did a lot of great things in your life for people and for yourself, right? For children? A lot? Yeah. You wanted to help? That's why you were there? So you don't feel like all the good you did in your life could have warded off that evil spirit? Said it could? You said he lived, the kid? So Lisa, I heard the story about the young boy who stepped out in front of your vehicle while in Honduras, who you guys accidentally hit, who unfortunately lost his life. How did that moment affect you? Did it hurt you? Hurt? What do you feel like the significance of that instance was? Did you think that that was a spirit that was coming after you? Why do you feel like that spirit was coming for you that day and accidentally took the life of that young boy? Do you blame yourself for the passing of that young boy? To the lady that she was cool with? Are you talking about the driver? So it's hard for someone to say that you were wrong, because literally a couple weeks later, you yourself were in a tragic car accident and lost your life. Do you feel like it was that spirit finally catching up with you? Said to die? But what was accomplished with your death? Like, what was the purpose? Like, if this spirit was coming for you, like, what was the reason? What was the purpose? What were they trying to, when I say they, like this, whoever this spirit was working for or working with, like, what was the purpose? Do you know that purpose now that you've transitioned over? It's been 22 years since you passed away. So that's a lot. Has your purpose been revealed to you yet? Do you feel like once you lost your life, that spirit's job was completed? Really strong. But the only thing that makes me feel like, it's not the only thing, but like her suspicions being correct, there was 10 people in the vehicle with Lisa. She was the only person that passed away. Like, if you've seen the movie Final Destination, it just made you think that, like, when death has you in its crosshairs, there's not much you can do to get away from it. Essentially being, when it's your time, it's your time. But I'm just curious about that feeling that led up to your passing. Like, what gave you that intuition? Well, what were you looking to accomplish while you were in Honduras? You said a lot. What about Honduras drew you to there?
No.
Is it true that you were out there following the teachings of Dr. Sebi or Sebi? Are you at peace? Did you say too much? Or so much? Are you happy where you are?
Good.
Lisa, can you make the little machine go off one more time?
Candy.
You gotta touch it. She's like, look, boy, you told me not to touch it. Now you want me to touch it. What you want me to do? It would just be cool if you could make it go off one more time. No pressure. No pressure, Lisa. Don't worry. You're not making me look bad in front of my audience. I do just fine on my own with that one. No, I'm just playing. I appreciate you, Lisa. Are you still here? Lisa, are you still here? Lisa, are you here? Well, Lisa, can I ask you a couple more questions, please? Do you feel like the darkness that was following you was attached to something that happened due to the music industry? Is it almost a situation where you feel like you gave your soul for the industry? Did you have any regrets? What is something you would have done differently? Lived. Live? Said it twice. Do you feel like you didn't really live life the way you wanted? Well, do you feel like you lived a fulfilled life? Do you feel like you lived a purposeful life? It's a good question. Are you cool with it? You enjoyed it? Is there anyone or anything you miss the most right now? Is there anything that you would like to say to your family or friends? Is there anything you want to say to T-Boz and Chili? You say stop crying. She said stop crying. All right, Lisa. Well, I appreciate your time. Do you mind if I come visit you more often? Not really. You said not really? That's cool. I appreciate that. All right, Lisa. Thank you. I don't know. I think that's interesting. I'm curious to go back and listen to the video, see what can be heard, see what could be understood. The energy on the REM pod was insane. It's never reacted that way. Lisa, before I get up out of here, one more time, can you make the REM pod go off for me? I am sitting in the ant bed. I keep getting bit by ants. Can you make it go off for me one more time, Lisa, before I get up out of here? Lisa said she ain't playing. She ain't playing no games. I don't know, family. What do you think? How do you think the interaction with Miss Lisa Left Eye Lopes turned out? Do you think there was any validation to the conversation? Do you feel like we were actually speaking with her? Do you feel like it was nothing and nothing but a pure coincidence? And thank you for the lady that got me my neck fan. Whew. Your boy out here using the stuff y'all giving me. All right, family. Until next time. Love, love, love.
Almost twisted my dang ankle. Do you know how to hook that to the camera? The more light, the better. But if it's too much light,
I was gonna say
if it's too much light,
that's better like that.
let me see.
That's better like that.
No. Yeah, it is, but one of them is like helps the glare, and one of them helps.
Oh, okay.
They light two
when
different
I moved
ways.
this one, the glare came on. Lisa, come on. Lisa, you gotta get in the picture too.
These all the girls?
Raina, come on.
I'm recording. Where's the cameras?
Man, just keep it right there and get over there. Right, yeah.
Hi. Honduras. Honduras.
It's not over enough.
Village.
One, two, three.
I had 3 lizards in my room last night and I didn't even move.
I like
didn't scream. I was just like, I watched him and he was chilling.
I like them things.
Now, y'all understand that animals and stuff, they react off of instinct. That means if you get nervous, they get nervous. You start doing all of this, then all of a sudden they start getting defensive, and then that's when they want to sting you. So if you Leave your door open by accident and a mosquito gets in your room, your whole night, 9 times out of 10, is going to be ruined. Unless you hunt that mosquito down and kill him.
I killed one yesterday. We can kill him.
Okay?
We been mistaken something for a mosquito.
Someone was biting me last night. I was mad. That's why when you get a lot of people coming in and out the room, it's best just like one at a time. In and out. Open and shut the door. In and out. I don't play that. I hate when because I don't like to kill them, you know.
They will bite
That's
me
why I
all
don't like
over.
them coming in my room.
I got bit one time.
So listen, y'all ready?
What I say?
We are ready. We're gonna go on a quick tour. I want y'all to get familiar with the grounds, and I'm gonna just tell y'all, give y'all a little bit of pointers and stuff along the way.
Come on,
All right,
Sophie.
before I start speaking.
Okay, I'm straight.
All right, y'all. This is the water. It comes out of the ground into here. As you can feel, it comes out of the ground hot. Okay? Feel the water. Ouch. It's hot. It's very, very hot. All right? Now, it goes into the tank. You have some tanks that are for hot water and some tanks that are cooling the water.
I hear her.
I got the earphones on.
You can't hear her?
Ronald, you can turn it up and down too.
It might be down.
In case the volume gets low. Okay, all right. All right. Y'all cool? Y'all cool? Y'all got the echo out? Yeah. This is an outdoor shower. So y'all know there's baths down there, but it's really refreshing to take a shower in this thing right here. And you just got to experience it to know what I'm talking about. All right? Because it's a beautiful view back there. And not too often you get to take a shower outside. So
Okay, I'm going to do a demonstration right now.
the water's room temperature. So, I mean, not room temperature, but you know what I mean.
Outside temperature?
Exactly. It's not that cold. It's not freezing cold, but it's bearable.
We take a nighttime shower here, right?
Plus, it's sticky. It's best to do it like when the sun is out, when it's real hot, and you just want to cool down. Right here is where to come. Right here. So, what was somebody asking me? Oh, seasons. Rainy season. There's 2 seasons here. Rainy and dry. It's not like spring, summer, winter, and fall. These are the saunas. All right, the way these are built is the same hot water that's coming out those tanks, running through here. And the doors are closed and everything, so there's a lot of steam coming up. So if anybody wants to come in here, breathe, you know what I mean? Get the sulfur and the minerals and stuff in your lungs, or just sit in there and sweat, lose a little bit of weight, whatever. Relaxing. But let me tell y'all something about the water here. The water that you see coming out, going into that tank over there, is coming out the ground. Now, that's natural water, and it's very, very high in minerals. It has a pH balance of 8.9, I think. I think it's 8.9. That's high for a pH balance. You know what I mean? Like 7 is neutral. Anything above 7, what it starts doing, it starts killing bacteria and everything. So, water is good for you, you know, so you need to take advantage of the water while you're here for 30 days. Because when you get back home, the first time I came out here and went back home, I could smell the chlorine in the water, the fluorine, whatever they put in the water, you could smell it, you know, just from having been out here and taking a break from it. And it actually burned my skin. You know, that's how sensitive, once you get out here and start cleansing, and that's how sensitive you're going to get to all that stuff when you get back to the States. You're going to notice a big, big, big difference. So that's what I'm saying. While you're out here, take advantage. Try to take a bath every single day in this water, okay? Look, guys, here's the faucets.
This one is filled up.
Every single tub that's got the little faucet on the outside. Are y'all looking? Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all need y'all to pay attention. Everybody see where this faucet is? All right, turn it on. Hear the water.
It's warm. Like dark hot. Like
This is how you rinse the tub out. Watch out, y'all see this broom? Pretty much mix the water around before you take a bath. Alright? What you're gonna do, this thing right here, when you get finished taking a bath, you fill it up. Why is this thing in here? Should I put it in there? Oh. Fill it up. We ain't gotta be that hard, but you know what I mean? Go around the whole tub. And you rinsing it out before and after. Take a bath every day, okay?
Oh yeah, don't be dirty.
You can take a bath in the daytime. You can take a bath after it gets dark. When the mosquitoes gonna come out at night, like when the sun is beginning to go down. But let a couple hours pass by, you'll be straight. You can come down here and run some bath water if you want to take one at night. But just take advantage of this water while you're here, especially if you have any kind of skin problems. All right, skin problems, hair, get your hair wet. Nails, hair, skin, and nails.
Do it have your hair
There's a washing machine inside in case anybody needs to wash their clothes. And if you need like extra light when we get in areas like this, I don't know if that made a difference.
No, I don't think
turn it off. So anyway, there's a washing machine. Come on, I'll show you where the washing machine is.
No.
Where is the washing machine? Is it outside? You don't need lights?
That's not it?
That one doesn't work.
We could just act like it works for the video.
Well, there used to be a washing machine here. So this is the deal. What we can do is we can go in town once a week. You know, we'll pick a couple people who don't mind, who's going to take all the clothes and get them washed. Now, these are herbs, everybody. Over here, people who have like prostate cancer and stuff like this, is really, really, really good for prostate cancer. This stick right here will cure. No, this ain't it. Hold on. It looks like it.
Are they different?
Oh, yes, it is. Woo! This stuff is, man, we got this drink we're going to be drinking tomorrow. It's so bitter.
Oh, that's the
And
bitter?
the first time y'all taste it, I got to get y'all on film. Yeah,
That's the bitter.
this stuff will cure prostate cancer and clean you, give you a natural high. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see, man. And women, and another thing it does, when women drink that stuff, it makes them aggressive. That's why every time I come here and I get charged up and I go back home, I be on one, like what? You know, to cause all this trouble and stuff. Blame it on the Omicron.
Want to get locked up?
Ooh, wow.
She always did.
So everybody already knows what these are. These are your living quarters. We call them huts. These huts are made out of mud.
Told
The
y'all.
mud is like an inch thick, okay? What they do is they build like a wood frame, and then they pack it with mud, and then they, you know, put this like, what is the outer surface called?
Cement?
Mortar.
Yeah, because the mud, this isn't actual mud, because if the water were to get on the actual mud, it would melt back down to the ground. This is the outer layer. But anyway, what this does is when it gets cold, these walls get warm. And when it's warm, these walls get cool. I know I told everybody yesterday, if you're using tissue paper, don't forget, you cannot flush it down the toilet, because this place was built on a septic system, and we don't want the tissue paper to clog it up, okay? So I know, like, it's a habit. First thing you do is you throw the toilet in the toilet paper. If you do that,
Toilet paper.
right, right. You guys, so okay. If you forget, you do it, but you remember before you flush it. Just stick your hand back in the toilet.
Or get a stick. I stuck my hand right in there too.
It's your
I dropped it. I was like, ooh.
stick your hand to it, grab the toilet paper, and throw it in the trash.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
And then wash your hands.
right here. Okay, the creek is on the other side of this fence. Now, in your leisure time, if you just want to venture back here, fine. You can't get lost if you follow the creek. The creek goes all the way up to the bottom of the mountain, to the foot of the mountain, and through the forest. I've been 2 hours back into the forest following this creek, okay? And
careful,
let's
Samantha.
go walk back there so I can show you. The further you go up the creek, the higher the water is going to get. We're like way at the bottom.
Sophia, Tamel, are y'all listening?
Heck no, they ain't listening. For some reason, y'all get like a strange itch or a rash. Report it immediately, because
Instead of huge mosquito.
that is not a mosquito.
When that leaves.
I told you what time the mosquitoes come out.
Oh, okay.
Now, if y'all get a strange bite or a rash, report it immediately. What we're going to try to do here is everything the natural way. So trust me, they got something for you. We got salve for your skin in case you get bites, or for the mosquitoes or whatnot. And they got all kind of herbs that'll take care of any kind of problem. If for some reason, God forbid, somebody gets bit by a snake, which that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. This is what I recommend you do. You grab the nearest green leaf around you, and you chew it up, and you eat it. Right?
chlorophyll.
I thought you put it on the thing.
No, this is all of these green. Let me tell you what leaves not to eat when we get back up there. This is poisonous plant up there that I don't want nobody.
I'm not trying to grab a leaf like.
No, if you get bit by a
Just
snake,
wait
you
for
want to
it to
grab a
come out.
leaf because what this is chlorophyll.
Do you
And
really
what
suck
that
the poison
does,
out?
excuse me, the chlorophyll thins out your blood. So when you get a snake bite, that stuff, it coagulates the blood. It makes it so that,
Clots up.
it clots up. This will unclog your blood, okay? You have to respect nature, and nature will respect you. And that's pretty much it for the tour.
Graveyard Shift family, before you go, I have to let you know, me and my beautiful wife, Stacy, have just relaunched our channel, Ghosted or Roasted. So if you want to see some of the internet's most terrifying, frightening, spooky, scary clips that I can find and make my wife watch them with me, then please click on these videos that I'm about to post here. And get lost in Ghosted or Roasted. New episodes every Tuesday and Thursday. Love, love, love.